Hungry Black Man here. Good afternoon, guys. We are here in Fort Lauderdale, and I really don't know. I mean, that City Bank is iconic. So, if you're from Broward, then you know where that City Bank is because that's the most sort of iconic thing in the area. This is we step out. Show you the.
Sorry, y'all, I can't walk in the grass. I got on all white forces. Yep.
Noodle stain on my pants that I was eating, so I don't want you guys to know that. So anyway, Mr. Harris created this brand after a trip to Japan. He worked for Dada Restaurant for 12 years, and listen, I'm super impressed with it. This is one of the most unique spaces that I've been to in a very long time in South Florida, and so yeah, I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So.
Welcome, thank you. These Japanese drinks.
So as you guys can see, this is an authentic Japanese noodle spot, and we're really excited about having Mr. Harris explain, Walter Harris explain exactly what we're looking at. And so, yeah, we're gonna get into this. And so it's a because we're not, we're obviously not well versed in all of the Japanese entrees. So, Mr. Harris, he's running all day.
Stand over there, look.
So I'm gonna just Walter's. Know what you have, okay, and then we'll go through the actual sort of ordering process so they know what to expect when they get it.
Sounds good to me. So what you see right here is 4 of our signature bowls. We have our American Samurai here, which is our big boy, our beast. You have a combination of rice noodles, ramen noodles, sauteed corn, bok choy, cabbage, roasted sweet potatoes. You have a half of a pickled egg, chicken, beef brisket, pork. It's literally everything that we have here in the house. Candy hajiki bacon, and it's topped with our chicken oyster ginger broth and a little raw daikon.
You gotta do your like introduction kind of over again because they didn't hear you. The mic didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Can you hear me with the...
I took it off. So now
okay.
they can hear you now if you said all the.
So we have 4 of our main bowls here. We have our American Samurai bowl. We have our OG bowl right here. We have our 3 Little Pigs bowl right over here with the udon noodles. And this is our stir fry, which we toss with our nom nom sweet barbecue that we make here in the house. So for a description of everything, I can go over the American Samurai, which is our signature bowl at this point. This is definitely a meal. I'll have lunch for the next day, actually.
It's delicious, actually.
Thank you, thank you. You have a combination of rice noodles, ramen, you have bok choy, corn, cabbage, every protein that we have in house. So you have beef brisket, pulled pork, you have fried spiced chicken, candy hajiki bacon, half an egg, and it's topped with our chicken oyster ginger broth. It's It's one of my favorites. I can't even finish that bowl actually. So.
Yeah, this bowl is serious, guys. It's serious.
You have our bao buns here as well, which are steamed buns, kind of like an Asian taco, if you will. Lotus flour, regular flour. There's a little milk, honey in there with sugar. They're a little sweet and delicious. We top them with any of our proteins. You have beef brisket with pork again, tofu even. The mushroom bells are amazing.
So let's. What is this called?
That one is a bao bun with beef brisket.
What are these called?
Bao.
B-A-L?
B-A-O.
B-A-O. Bao. Okay, bao buns.
Yes, sir.
And this is made out of what?
That is made out of lotus flour and wheat flour.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, they have a little sweetness to them. We top them with our nom nom sweet barbecue, sweet or spicy barbecue. You know, little kimchi, pineapple, green apple kimchi. So.
Now, are these served hot or cold?
They're served hot.
Delicious.
Thank you, sir.
And this is the bao bun made with.
So you have I think that one looks like 5 spice chicken, and the other one looks like,
Oh man.
They asked, do you guys have an IG?
We do. Eat Noodle Station.
Eat Noodle Station.
Find us there. Our website, eatnoodlestation.com.
Man, you would get full from those.
You can. They're deceiving, right? They look small, but they're definitely fill you up.
Okay. Hey, Walter, can you introduce yourself totally again? Because
Yes.
folks are asking, the mic wasn't working, so hey, here we go.
Hi everybody, my name is Walter Harris. I am the owner, managing partner, dishwasher, chef, cook, whatever you want to call me, over at Noodle Station in Fort Lauderdale. I've got a passion for the Japanese culture since I was 9 or 10 years old. Japanese anime, Oregano manga, a little bit of nerd in that sense. I actually took a trip to Japan in 2017, saved my pennies over years to actually get there. I was there for a good 20 days, changed my entire life. I actually came back and left my job of 12 years to delete all about manifestation and making things happen and put it out there in the world. And now I own Noodle Station, which is just crazy to think about to this day still.
Man, this is really good.
Thank you, sir. The udon noodles, you can't go wrong. I can't keep those in house. We go through pretty
And
crazy.
the saltiness from the bacon
Yeah.
lends itself so well to like just meshing everything together, man.
Awesome.
This is delicious.
Thank you for that. Yes, trial and error. Just 2 years of trying different recipes.
Which one is this one?
That is the Three Little Pigs.
What was your inspiration about like making these dishes, just like the 7 noodles?
You know what? I put together ideas that I thought would make sense. My mom was really big into the whole. She just kind of went in the kitchen, whatever she saw, she just next thing in mind and made it work. And I'm kind of the same way. And you learn from her, and it just makes sense. We're definitely very Americanized, with the hints of the Asian influence and all. So, but
I think you've done a great job with flavors. And I like the fact that when we talk on the phone, you made a statement that I really liked. Because you said it's like two cultures merging almost, like the flavor. You called it like Japanese soul food.
exactly. yeah, it's definitely just cooked from the heart overall. Just whatever made sense, just ended up in a bowl.
And what's here?
Oh, that is our soba noodle stir fry. So we make our own in-house now sweet and spicy barbecue. So soba noodles, you have soybean marinated mushrooms, a little 5 spice chicken, carrots, scallion, a little bok choy. And again, we toss it with one of our sweet and spicy nom sauces.
I don't think I showed them.
Raw, you can go that raw.
So what?
I said, I don't think I showed them the noodle lineup over there.
So what we're gonna do now? This is really good. Like I mean, no, Walter, like for real, it's real. Like I'm just really impressed. Like it's really good and flavorful and fresh.
Thank you.
You know?
Yeah.
And the way that your proteins are flavored, everything's harmonized, right? Like there's no warring flavors where you're like, well, that's off-putting or that's, and so these guys, you can create your own bowl, but what Walter and his team has done a really great job with pairing together what works. So you can be adventurous and do your own thing, but I would recommend definitely getting the bowls that are available. And so again, let's go over them so you know my favorites. They're all really good. So I would say that these are probably my top 2.
Awesome.
Right? And what are these?
So this one here is our American Samurai Bowl. And to go over the description of that, you have 2 different types of noodles. So rice noodles, ramen noodles. You have bok choy, corn, cabbage, roasted sweet potatoes, every protein that we have in house here. So you have pulled pork, beef brisket, 5-spice chicken. You have candied hajiki bacon, and a half an egg, which is more of a pickled egg almost.
So we're gonna
And then it's our chicken oyster ginger broth that we top that one with, which is our signature broth right now.
Sir, they said never leave chopsticks sticking up.
Oh, that is true.
But what's the saying to that?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Walter. This is not me, my goodness. I didn't expect it.
It's the ultimate compliment. I appreciate it.
I really expected kind of like a Panda Express type vibe. You know? No, I was expecting it just to be good and be like, oh, this is great. Let's have it out. But this is like, you gotta sit down and eat this and enjoy it. Thank you. And so you've learned. You've worked in the culinary field. Let's kind of show people just you kind of stir frying the magic behind creating these bowls, because the stir fry, when it comes out fresh, our food is a little lukewarm because we took photos of it, and so it's this good and it's cold. So I can only imagine when it's hot. So I think that creating something like the stir fry with maybe this type of vibe, just so folks can see how the magic's made.
You can stir fry any of our signature bowls too if you want to stay away from the broth. So
I love the broth though. So we need the broth.
Okay.
So I'll let you do it. So guys, we have a really amazing opportunity to see Walter at work and to see how the magic happens. So we're gonna go ahead and let him get himself set up and let us know when to come in.
Thank you guys.
And we are gonna show you guys how the magic's made. So listen, Japanese cuisine. We went to we reviewed a place in Hollywood that was absolutely delicious, and so many people just only know of like sushi, right? But there's so many other things that are amazing about Japanese cuisine, and the fact that he kind of put his own soul spin on it is something that's really refreshing. I think when you guys come, that's what I want to show you.
Yeah, I didn't show them
this incredible employee who was working her ass off. This place was packed. So can you walk us through how it works? The moment that they hit the door, and just kind of explain what they can do and how this works.
Well, right when they come in, I let them know about our menu. We got it up here, and I just let them know they can either make their own bowl, or like you said with the signature bowls. And I always recommend American Samurai because it is the best bowl, and honestly the most popular. So here with American Samurai, since you're gonna make it a stir fry, I'm gonna put a little bit more noodle than normal than it would be for just the regular broth bowl. We got the rice noodles. Alright, and then we have sweet potato. This bowl pretty much has everything. We got the cabbage.
Do you know the location to this spot by heart, or no? You have to
The
look.
address, I don't know by heart because I just moved to Fort Lauderdale. I'm from New York, so I'm still getting used to everything.
Man, you guys are taking over South Florida.
It's been crazy.
New York, you guys are coming here like crazy.
I know, seriously.
And then we come up there and you guys talk shit about us. New Yorkers are so elitist.
New York is, they're always talking.
That's wonderful.
So I love working here.
I mean, and this place gets slammed. You guys got slammed like.
And it's just, me and Walter right now, but we make it work.
And
We stayed open through the ground so far.
And so what she's creating right now is one of the signature bowls. And again, you can get the bowl however you want it, but I really recommend you guys to get the bowls as they're constructed, because it's a lot of time and effort put into making sure that the flavors are working. So if you get your own bowl and then you have warring flavors, then you're gonna be mad at me. So I can vouch for this. Oh man, that candied bacon. Woo, that's delicious. I feel bad for the people who don't like pork, because you're missing out.
Alright, and then we usually do with spicy or sweet sauce.
Spicy.
Spicy. You got it. Now this goes to Walter. Guys, spicy stir fry.
Is he ready for us?
Are you ready for this, Walter? Thank you guys. I hope you enjoy.
You ready for us?
Yeah, he's ready for us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful kitchen, man. This is a clean kitchen.
Disregard the mess, but you got kind of slammed last hour here.
All right.
Just gonna cut up the bacon real quick.
Walk us through what we're doing.
Oh yeah, so we're doing an American Samurai bowl. We're gonna make that to a stir fry. Just cutting up the bacon, so kind of works better in the bowl there. Some oil I heated up over here for you guys. Get nice and hot. You ready to go? Now I'm gonna put some of our now sweet spicy barbecue in there. Give you guys 50-50. A little sweet, a little spicy. So any of our bowls can be turned into stir fries. So.
They said, is that the same as ramen?
It is, yep. Ramen and rice noodles. There's two different types of noodles in here. So this is definitely very Americanized.
Yeah, I can still see like a Japanese followers at home, like throwing their phone. This is soul food.
That's a compliment overall.
They said, are you guys open on Sundays and what's the hours?
We're open Tuesday through Sunday from 12 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.
From 12:30 to 8.
It's 8:30. Yes,
All right. So you're only closed on Monday.
Only day, which gives me a little peace of mind.
I don't know. After this video, you're at 100 meals. Oh, wow, that's crazy.
I have to open on Monday, is what you're saying?
So this is which bowl?
This is the American Samurai Bowl.
The American Samurai Bowl. So now you're gonna infuse it with the broth.
Actually, if you like. So you can eat this with just the nom sauces, or we can add some broth to it as
Let's
well.
see let's try it.
Yeah.
Let me get,
Yeah.
we can go out now.
You want to go on? That's good.
Try it. Just,
I do have a little broth there too. If you want some.
what's that?
So I have some chicken broth too.
Oh, okay. Let's do it without, and then do it with. See what's happening. Okay, we got everything. So we got our proteins. What were the proteins in here again?
Proteins, you have 5-spice chicken, you have beef, glazed beef brisket, you got pulled pork, then we have a little candy hijiki bacon, a half an egg, and
Some veggies in there.
Yeah, oh yeah, cabbage, corn, bok choy, mushrooms.
That's too fucking hot. So you gotta wait. I gotta blow it.
I enjoy burning my tongue on hot food.
They said open until what time again?
8:30 p.m.
Man.
12 to 8, right?
12 to 8, to 8:30.
12 to 8:30. Tuesday through Sunday, 12 to 8:30,
That is
guys.
delicious. That is delicious. I'm scared because I'm like, God, it's so good. We'll put the broth in there. I'll tell you which one I like better. I'm probably gonna like it without the broth.
Gotcha. Well, just another option if you don't feel like having the hot broth, you definitely do a stir fry without it. So.
But I love the idea of having the best of both worlds because now I have a hearty lunch and a soup.
There you go. There you go. You can always take the broth for later too. You know, and top it off.
True.
Like that, so.
Very true. Man, okay, here we go. Veggies in there.
They asked, are you guys doing dine-in?
We are. We're at 50% capacity. So we are doing something like that. Yeah.
I mean,
you don't have to decide. It's all good. It's all good.
probably I probably would get this particular
Okay.
without the broth.
Gotcha.
Only because the broth totally changed the flavor profile, right? Yep.
Gotcha.
Totally. So again, those of you who are just joining, we're here at Noodle Station. This is Chef Walter Harris, and he is the owner, the creator. This store is amazing. You know, sometimes when we cover different businesses, specifically spaces that are outside of the cultural norm, sometimes they can be a bit confusing. People may not like, oh, I don't want to try that, you know, or this is one of the spaces where you did such a great job at taking a culture where folks only know sushi, right?
Yeah.
More times than not, right? And take it and soulify it and create such a flavor. I mean, those
Still have
bowls were so delicious. And I just, guys, you're gonna love this place. And it's healthy.
Yeah, definitely helping for you.
Really quickly, talk about when we go out there, talk about the different noodles before we leave so folks can understand what the different noodles.
You want to go out there right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll walk you guys through.
So, I think, yeah, these are the different types. Oh, we might need your help. So if you can, like, when you guys come in, she definitely walked you through, but I wanted her to talk about, Walter, to talk about the different noodles that are available because they all have their own respective flavor profiles and health benefits and all that good stuff.
All right. So we have 6 different noodles to choose from. If you want to go the route of building your own bowl. So here we have your ramen, your go-to in a sense for the most part. We have buckwheat soba noodles here. We have udon, which is the heavy, thick wheat noodle. They're really chewy and they absorb liquid, which just makes them that much more flavorful, so you can't go wrong. These are the sweet potato blast noodles. We toss a little bit of our nom nom sweet barbecue in there to kind of give them a little extra flavor. Rice noodles, gluten-free. And this is hearts of palm veggie noodles. You know, so if you're looking to go strictly veggie, those are actually really good, delicious.
The broth, do you have any vegan broths?
We do. We have a sweet potato, green pepper, veggie broth. Every vegetable on man is in that broth.
Wonderful.
And it's gluten-free, vegan, all of it. So
Can we get a taste of that?
yes, we can.
So the vegans, and we run a very large vegan festival, the Soul Vegan Fest on South Beach. So we have a large vegan audience, and I'm excited to present you guys this great place because
I am working on a couple temp-day specialists here in the next week or so.
okay,
We also have barbecue tofu.
nice.
That's like very hot.
All right, cool. So we're gonna transition real quick over here to show you guys what we ordered earlier. And Walter, I'm so sorry, moving around a lot. Yeah. Walter's gonna explain to you what each one, because we had a bunch of new folks to hop on. So these are the bowls. I've obviously eaten out of everything. So Walter's gonna walk you through what we're looking at before we let them go, because I'm sure the next rush is getting ready to start.
All right, guys. So you have 4 of our signature bowls here. We have our American Samurai, which is this bowl right here. That's our signature bowl, or our beast, if you will, or kitchen sink. You have rice noodles, ramen noodles, 2 different types of noodles in that one. Every protein that we have, pulled pork, beef brisket, fried spice chicken, candy hajiki bacon, a half an egg, bok choy corn, cabbage, and our chicken oyster ginger broth. This one right here is a good intro to Noodle Station. This is our OG. Before we actually opened the location, I had a little push noodle cart that we used to do, and I had a couple different options for people to build their own bowl. And they kind of flocked to this bowl here. It has ramen, corn, bok choy, cabbage, pulled pork, a little raw daikon over top, and scallions. And that also has our chicken oyster ginger broth too. 3 little pigs here. You have udon noodles, you got corn, bok choy, cabbage, a half an egg, mushrooms, candy hajiki bacon, pulled pork, and our piggy pork-based broth. Right here is the stir fry that we saw in the kitchen here for the most part, which is soba noodles. You have mushrooms, you have a little bok choy, scallions, carrots, nom nom sweet barbecue sauce. And then we also do steamed buns here as well.
What is
which are
this
lotus flour
backwards?
and wheat flour style buns. They're a little sweet. We top those with any of our proteins or any of our vegetables too. And we top them with one of our kimchis. We have a green apple kimchi and a pineapple kimchi. And now on barbecue sauces.
All right, Walter, if you can give your address and phone number,
Yes.
along with just what you want folks to experience when they come to Noodle Station.
Awesome. Well, we are located at 3045 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale. zip code is 33306 if you need that. Our phone number here is 954-990-5460. You can find us on Eat Noodle Station when it comes to Instagram, eatnoodlestation.com, online in that sense. And I don't know, something kind of stuck with me, my old job. They would say just be yourself, you know, and that's what we kind of did here. I just kind of took my passion for the Japanese culture and did something a little different. You know, I wanted to come in and just have a good time and relax, and especially now with everything going on in the world, I just want everyone to do themselves and enjoy some good food.
Now you said in beer. Do you have Japanese beers?
We had Japanese beer. I haven't brought anything in recently here, like Karen and Sapporo. We did have those, and I want those to be staples. But right now we haven't gone through a ton of beer, so we do have craft beer. So and we're doing like a 2-month rotation, if you will.
Okay.
How long have you guys been here? We opened in February 6th. So our timing might have been a little off for opening a restaurant.
According to COVID.
Yeah, exactly. But we're making it work. We're staying positive and we're paying bills.
And you guys watching this is going to come out and definitely show love and support, because when we have our entrepreneurs venture out and do concepts like this, it's very important for us to be supportive and extremely open to trying different things, right? So if you're someone that is on the fence and you're like, well, maybe I had a bad experience with Japanese food, or it looked a little suspicious, guess what? This is a great entry point to that wonderful, wonderful food culture that Japan has. So I want to thank Walter for having us.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you guys.
yeah, so guys, the address and phone number are in the title. Come check Walter out. He's going to be here all the way until 8:30 today, and only one day they're closed, which is Monday.
Only Mondays.
And so there you have it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys at our next review.